Well, hi friends. Let's talk about the trade setup, how the markets are looking. Now, by the time you would be actually um, looking at the markets in terms of global cues, the global cues are not that great. So then the question comes is that how the Indian market actually could face or could basically offset the sort of global weakness we are listening. Also, some sort of risk aversion has been seen. The treasuries or the bonds, people are buying bonds. People are also actually rushing towards safe haven assets like gold, which has been on a run, like yen again, which has been moving up. I see all those signs as a sign of rush for safety, and we should be slightly circumspect. Now, the question comes 3 days to go for expiry. What do I mean by when I'm saying that circumspect? Am I saying the markets are going to correct? No. Am I saying the markets basically would not be able to cross 10,000 levels? Perhaps yes, and that's what I'm trying to say. That if actually we see bout of buying or a great short covering happening, then perhaps market can break 10,000, go up. But at present, what are the data we are seeing, what are the cues we are getting? It appears that resistance is only increasing and increasing around 9950. 9950 plus minus 30 points is where actually right now the markets could actually face a good sort of resistance. So then actually the question comes is that if you're strategizing in terms of your own market strategies, trading bets, then the first point we should be aware is markets at present don't have the cues. The trading range for both the August and September series right now is around 9710,000. You would say that 9810,200 points is what we have been talking about, but I would say be prepared for a 300 point trading range. The data might be saying you 200, but I'm saying that 300 point I think is what actually markets could be preparing right now. Now the question comes is the market breadth. Actually, there is no reason for you to worry about market breadth. Very solid positive market breadth for 3 straight sessions, and that is one thing which bulls, or if you have bullish positions in the market, you should be happy about. The market breadth is good. Small caps, mid caps, those are outperforming the large caps over the last few sessions. That is a good sign. Markets are not in any sort of panic. They are settled down. They are just actually moving through a consolidation phase, which again is nothing bad. Again, it is good only for the market. Spend some time here, don't fall. The market breadth should be good. There should be continuous buying across mid caps, small caps, broad based sort of buying should happen, and then the markets actually can take off from here. So that actually should be the ideal story. So again, if that is happening, that's good. Nothing actually to be afraid right now till the time markets don't crack. Now let's look at the levels here. Support again around 9740, resistance around 9950. So again for Nifty, 9950 is the one which is the top level. Then we talk about the Bank Nifty again. Bank Nifty again, 23,800 is actually where the support is. The resistance is around 24,520. So perhaps we are nearing those resistance. Now the buying yesterday was actually majorly seen in government stocks. It was seen in FMCG, retail stocks, pharma stocks continued actually another bout of buying them. Housing finance, all those basically saw a good sort of buying. Now within the stocks, I would say what I liked was really L&T Finance Holdings, very solid buying. Again, a basically new high there. Trident again, another session of very good buying. First Source, very solid buying. Charts breaking out, good accumulation. Asahi India, very good buying. Bombay Dyeing, as we were talking about the government stocks, and Bombay Dyeing along with all the retail stocks also. Future Consumer, and then host of other government stocks, Raymonds, and a lot of government stocks. They all were doing very good. And then we talk about the housing finance stocks like Dewan Housing again, and then again some sort of Bajaj Group stocks also, Bajaj Holdings, Bajaj Finserv. They all were doing good. Delhi Bilcon again another stock. CSC actually the one which touched new levels again, new highs. So all those stocks basically saw very good accumulation. So watch out for these stocks. In addition, watch out for Visakha Industries also. I liked actually what the stock was doing itself. Some very good solid buying was seen. So these are actually the stock developments which actually we were seeing stock going into good solid hands. And then next question comes is refiners. What we're seeing is in terms of the global developments, the gasoline rally again, and the widening of the Brent and WTI spread. What I'm saying is that the Asian refiners, they're going to actually have a very sweet time in the second quarter, and that's entirely based on the fundamental factors. So my feeling would be that the refiners, all OMCs, IOC, BPCL, HPCL, again those should be benefiting from that, and Reliance Industries in particular should benefit from that. So on a fundamental basis, I'm not saying on an intraday basis, I'm just saying on a fundamental basis, the refining landscape is looking really very very attractive. And then the last one would be, if I just picking out, would be that what's happening on the basis of expiry. So in the expiry data is telling you that right now the entire portion is basically about writing the puts, and perhaps we're not seeing any sort of major cracks here. So markets basically, I'm just going to concentrate on small caps and mid caps. And as per the stocks, I think all the stocks which I've talked are largely into mid caps. So that's where actually right now a good opportunity lies, and that's where you can focus on. So have a good trading day, and just keep in mind all the stocks I talked about. Take care.